welcoming Cortez Coleman here to the program. Legacy Friendship 62. Rafael Lovato Jr. is his opponent. November 11th. This one's in Shawnee, Oklahoma. Where are you right now, Cortez? Training?
Right now, I'm actually in Denver, Colorado. Actually training in Inglewood, Colorado, at Factory X with Mark Montoya.
Yeah, Mark Montoya and the group. Rafael has a particular style. It's very unique. It's hard to find people that can mimic his game plan. Have you had training partners at Factory X who are able to mimic kind of what Lovato is going to do to you or try to do to you during practices?
I look at it like this. Rafael, I respect his jiu-jitsu. He's a world-class jiu-jitsu artist, and I got world-class wrestlers around here. And the only thing he got a chance to do is to try to take me down, like I've seen in most of his fights, his recently fights. He just tries to push people to the cage and takes them down with some pretty lame trips and things. So I've been working, basically keeping it up on the foot, working with great wrestlers, stopping their takedowns. A lot of judo guys who like to, do some throws, which, so right now, man, I've been, doing what I know I need to do and know where the only way he have a chance is to win this fight is to get me to the ground. And still, I'm comfortable. If I go there, I'm getting right back up, and he's got a fight on his hand.
Did you watch his last fight with Marcelo Nunes?
I did.
Okay, that's he's got 2 submission victories and 1 KO. And Marcelo, his last fight, he KO'd. Did that give you any pause in his stand-up game?
No, not really. I don't respect his stand-up game at all. I think it's very, very, very low stand-up, and his ground and pound. I respect it, but I believe that, a lot of the people that he fought and the guy, was already beat. A lot of the guys that he fought, just because of his name and the things he's done in jiu-jitsu, just mentally, a lot of those guys are already beat when they get in a cage. And with me, it's not that. Before they even gave me this fight, me and my guy back home made a poster of our own and sent it to a lady named Dorothy, who owns a promotion in Oklahoma, freestyle cage fighting. And I won her title back in June after a layoff for a year. And I just trained around Oklahoma with the students in my gym. So before this fight ever even thought about, and I heard Legacy was coming and Rafael Lovato had that belt, my guy just made a poster and approached it to Dorothy. And she was like, hey, he was like, I think this would be a great fight in Oklahoma. They're both from Oklahoma. Rafael has a great name. Cortez have done things here in Oklahoma. And we actually asked for that, and she was like, well, I'll see. Well, when they first, announced to the Lexi guy, they was like, no, they said you have too many fights. Rafael them said that you had too many fights. And then, and this was when I probably had like 9 to 12 weeks to, from 12 weeks to train for this. And then, a few weeks back, they called and was like, Rafael Lovato Jr. guy bagged out, got injured, or whatnot. And me and my guy looked up the guy that he was fighting, and the guy had more fights than me, but he was a grappler.
Got you. Okay.
I've been wanting this. I respect the guy. I know it, but at the same time, I'm a fighter, and I've been doing this, and it's a great opportunity for me. I feel like I have nothing to lose and a lot to gain. And, I'm going to go out there. I'm working my butt off, and I just feel like he's never been punched the way that I'm going to punch him, and he's never been hit or even tested. It's a whole different world. He's been doing jiu-jitsu his whole life, and like I said, I respect that. But it's a different ball game when you ain't got that gi on. You got somebody that's not afraid of you, somebody that's been visualizing beating you and who's going to beat you and 100% confident that I can beat you. So I'm ready for it, and he doesn't impress me anything. I respect his ground game, and that's about it.
So when you looked at that, at his other opponent's record that pulled out, and you said, okay, this guy's a grappler, so we know he doesn't want to fight a striker. How much time did you have to get ready at this point? Did they call you, was it 4 weeks? Is it 6 weeks?
It was about 5.5, 6 weeks, Okay. But I'm always ready mentally. I don't have to prepare for that because a guy like me, I'll get up out the couch and I feel like I can go beat King Kong if I'm not training.
Right.
So I own a gym back home, so I stay in pretty good shape. And as soon as they gave me the call, I signed a contract, and I shot up to Denver. So I got about 5.5 weeks to get ready. I'm up here in Denver. The altitude. I got great strength coaches like Lauren Landolph, who's getting me ready. And then I got a lot of great guys up here. James Crouch and Zach Cummins been up here with a few more guys that's been working with me. And, we got a lot of black belts that stay on the mat. And they're having a hell of a time, man. So I'm ready for this.
Are you spending your whole training camp up at Factory X?
Yes, I'm doing the whole training camp there. I don't plan on coming back home until the day of the weigh-ins.
Okay, I like it. That's Cortez Coleman getting ready to fight Rafael Lovato Jr. coming up here. Legacy Fighting Championships November 11th. Thanks so much, Cortez. I appreciate it. Have a great rest of your training camp. Say hi to Mark for me. We'll talk soon.
Hey, no problem, man. And the new champion is going to be Cortez Coleman. You believe that?